any one of you, anywhere, at any time, could have a seizure and die, just like that. As you sit here today, your brain cells are firing electrical signals that can excite or inhibit other cells. And this results in a delicate balance of excitation and inhibition. And as you can see on my slide, tip that balance too far in either direction, and you could end up dead. On the excitation side, your cells begin to fire more, causing more cells to fire, and more, until an electrical firestorm rips through your brain. On the outside, you're violently convulsing, frothing at the mouth, your eyes are rolled back. You're having a seizure. There are many causes for seizures, from genetics to drug abuse to fever to even just a simple bump on the head. So I decided trying to stop seizures from starting was going to be too complex. So instead, I'm trying to stop seizures from spreading and becoming life-threatening. In other words, I want to stop the electrical firestorm while it's just a little spark. I started by looking into the literature and found that a seizure can actually start anywhere in the brain, but they all pass through one tiny region before spreading to the whole brain. One single region. And curiously, it's the part of the brain that processes smell. Now, I got pretty excited by this finding, so I started following my nose and sniffing around this universal gateway to seizures. One of the techniques we use involves filling the cells with a fluorescent dye that makes them light up whenever they send an electrical signal, kind of like little torches flashing out Morse code. And then when a seizure passes through, they all light up, meaning any code is lost. We can analyze these flashes using techniques actually developed by astrophysicists to study the stars. But unlike astrophysicists, we can use electrical and pharmacological manipulations to change this flashing. And from that, we can actually determine why this part of the brain suddenly starts spreading life-threatening seizures instead of doing its job and telling us, "Whew, someone had beans for lunch." There's still a lot of sniffing around to be done before we can fully understand this universal gateway to electrical firestorms or seizures, and even more to be able to block it. But I hope you'll agree, it's worth the effort. After all, a seizure could happen to any of us. Thank you.